Hi there, everyone. I'm Evan Jones. I'm going to be joined very shortly by Pastor Brian Lucas, and we are doing Pastor Reacts to the Spicy Wings Challenge. I picked these guys up from Hot Ones, not endorsed. I paid for them. This is not a Hot Ones challenge because, I don't want to get sued. So, and Brian's going to go live over here on another device, so we're using all of the bandwidth.
Yeah. Use all the bandwidth.
That's right.
Should be live on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, I think. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So
if nothing else that's recorded.
So Pastor Brian, we are doing this. Why? Why do we have to do this challenge?
Well,
challenge.
So I'm wearing the proper uniform today because I like to play. I love football. I like to play fantasy football. And I am an ambassador for a clothing brand called Sunday Cool. They print really soft, really wonderful clothing. It's what we've used to print all of our PAX stuff. I've been using it for youth ministry for years. And so I'm wearing the hat. It says Sunday Cool, serving others all day, every day. And then I got the Sunday Cool Ambassador, the Scambassador shirt with a chicken nugget dipping in hot sauce like it's a hot tub, and it says Nugs, not drugs. And so I was in the Sunday Cool Ambassadors Fantasy Football League, and I came in dead last. So as somebody who came in dead last, the penalty was supposed to be doing the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge. We were going to do the Buffalo Wild Wings Hot Wings challenge, and live
how
stream
long
it.
ago was that?
2 years. And so I don't think they're going to let me back in the league again if I don't do this year. So here we are. Love you, Sunday Cool. You guys are the best. And the Scambassadors group, you guys are wonderful. At least one of my other fellow ambassadors is wearing this shirt today. I like to think it's in solidarity, even though he got dressed before he saw my text. So anyway, we love it. It's super good. We'll show the TikTok people. Nugs, not drugs. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna eat all the hot wings all the sauces from Hot Ones. And there they are, all lined up.
Yep, we got the whole batch.
And while we're in the midst of that, Evan's going to be asking me some questions and things. And if you have them on TikTok, I can see that. I can't see Facebook and YouTube. So if you have questions there, I'll do it another time. But happy to. So anyway, how do we start this? Do we start with a question or do we start with a wing and then
start with
ask?
the first wing, and my daughter actually wants to partake in this one as well.
Anna, get up here.
So Anna's going to come up.
My kids are just heckling from the peanut gallery.
Okay, so there's that.
There's your wing.
So now this guy is the classic chili maple, and it is 1,600 Scoville heat units. And to compare, that's an Anaheim or a Poblano chili pepper. So not super hot. Poblano?
Poblano.
Oh, I mispronounced it. Poblano. I'm sorry. Super white.
It's vegan and gluten-free. All natural ingredients. Just the right spice. The classic hot sauce. Sweet heat.
Do you want a napkin? No. No? Okay.
Did you try it already?
Nope, not yet.
Oh.
All right.
All right. So anyway, so that's that one. Here we are, number one, right?
Yep.
Number one.
Forgot to grab gloves.
Ooh, it's wet underneath. All right.
Come on, Anna, eat it.
Oh,
Do it.
that's tasty.
Do it.
That was good.
That's very nice. All right.
Just do it.
I haven't eaten lunch, so I'm just going to town.
Okay. I'm into this. I'm into this one. Okay. That's tasty. It does have some heat.
Is it hot?
The amount.
Nope.
Anna's already ready to tap out. The amount of heat that's on
Are you
this.
sure this is in the 10?
This is number one. It's definitely not number 10. This is number one, but the amount of heat on number one is a little concerning for what the other ones are going to be like. That's a little much. I don't know how I feel about it. Have you guys ever tried this?
I think it's
It's pretty tasty though.
Flavorless.
The flavor is great.
I think it's flavorless.
It's delicious. All right.
Yeah, they're good.
What's your first
Give
question?
me the rest of the paper towels.
Aren't you supposed to ask questions? Or?
Yes. So,
All
Pastor Brian,
Uh-huh.
you and Pastor Mandy
Yeah.
felt called to start Pax Christian Church in the year 2020 during a global pandemic.
Yeah, because why
What
not?
were you thinking?
Yeah. I was thinking I'd stay in Tucson forever and not move back to Nevada, and I was very sad about that.
So we
For real. And we had bought a house, I was full-time employed at a church and really loving that. And things were going well. And we were crushing it during the pandemic. We were just starting to come back to live services. And then we came up here to visit you guys. And you and your wife said, hey, we've been kind of waiting on a church plant and knowing that that's going to be something we're going to be part of. And so you guys were like, hey, would you mind praying? And I remember this because I remember thinking it was funny that Cassie said it this way. She said, would you guys mind praying when you come up here? And I was like, yeah, we pray when we come up. Like, that's not going to be a hard ask. Like, and she was like, no. I mean, would you pray about the possibility, like, just ask God if he's calling you guys to come start that church? Because we want to be part of it, but we're not going to lead it. Somebody else is going to do that. And so we were like, sure. And as soon as we started praying, like I was on vacation from a ministry I loved, from a town we were digging. The only thing I didn't like about Tucson is the heat. Everything else is fine. And everyth's stabby. Everything's stabby. All the plants, all the critters, everything is violent and evil and wants to end your life. And then the heat is like way over the top. And like 120 degrees is a real thing, people. And so anyway, I wanted to stay, but we were content with staying. I hated the heat, but we had a swimming pool, so I just would stand in the pool and do stuff. Like do my homework. I would stand in chest deep water and read my books for my seminary courses. Nice. And so while we were on vacation, as soon as we started praying about it, God started saying yes to this question of whether or not we should come up and plant a church. And then the more we started checking with other people, yes. The more we started talking through how the plans could work, yes. Even the timing of like, well, for us, it seems like it'd make the most sense to come up at the soonest, like right around Thanksgiving or Christmas. And Christmas would be a cool time to launch. And then that was right when Cassie was finishing her, I don't know how much of that you want to share, but so she was finishing her first round of chemo, so that worked out well for you guys. And that was like a good, like, okay, I have time to take a break and do that. And so like all around, it was like every single aspect of this came together in such a good way. And it was just like, obviously this is Jesus, from like direct questions to godly people praying over and asking us. I even had a friend who I just said that I was fasting and praying about it before really making the decision, and put that out to a couple of my fellow youth pastors in Tucson. And at least one of them came back with, I will be fasting and praying with you this weekend. Nice. And so, I mean, we had people really seeking the Lord, like on purpose, with intent, and everybody came back with yes on that. And so that was just clear confirmation that needed to happen. And there's like a million other things too, but that was, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm going to try and finish this wing real quick while you set up your next, whatever we're doing.
Well, the next thing we do is we're going to do the second wing. So there's more food.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to.
And my daughter says she wants to do this one as well. At first, she was kind of chickening out, because I told her this is the curry verde, so it's the second one. It's kind of a green sauce, and it's 6,000 Scoville units. That would put it between a jalapeno and a chipotle pepper.
That would be this guy here.
Yeah.
So it's more than a jalapeno?
It's between, well, yeah, it's around a jalapeno or a chipotle.
Okay.
Because those are between 2,500 and 8,000.
And these are all from, this is Thai green curry sauce. All right, fine. Curry verde.
Curry verde.
All right, here we go. Here we go. That's this little guy. Look at that cute little wing. This little
gross.
baby wing.
It's green.
It's green. This is the one that you said looked like cat vomit.
Yeah.
It does. It looks like pea soup in there. Let me see the box. Hold on to that. Don't drop it on the stage. Like that looks nasty. That's how we should.
Yeah, admittedly, the sauce doesn't look good, but
all right, let's
smells
try
good.
it. Oh, it smells great. It smells like Thai curry. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just eat it, Hannah.
Yeah, it's a curry sauce. Oh,
Yeah, see, I'm not a big curry fan.
the other one was hotter,
Anna,
I think.
you have to swallow Anna, don't eat chicken.
No, we're eating chicken.
Eat chicken. Don't be chicken. Woo! There's the heat. Okay.
Yeah, it comes
Okay.
on late.
I got you. There's the heat. Okay. Woo! Yeah, that's
Anna
it.
doesn't care.
I don't feel anything. It's better than the first one.
The other one had a much more traditional
Your tongue will
hot sauce feel. This
Yes.
is very curry. And it's been a minute since I've had Thai food, so this is good.
What'd you think?
She said she could
Yeah.
feel anything and that her food burned off.
Yeah, I didn't look at the ingredients, so hopefully I'm not like really sick later.
What? We didn't do a third one. We didn't
All right.
prep a third one for you because you checked it out. Loud noises. That will be picked up.
That sounds huge from here.
It does.
Um,
Okay, go sit down.
all right, we're doing this in the sanctuary of our church. Thank you, sir. Was that Andy?
What are you doing?
No, James. James Summerlin. What's up, my fellow Scambassador? And then Andy Danoon was on here too. Love you, Andy. All right,
Okay,
so
so-
now that I'm,
Now that you're into that second one, you're feeling a little bit of burn.
yeah,
I happen to know that you are a bit of a Star Wars fan.
yeah,
You were
I do like the Star Wars.
you're blessed to kind of grow up with the original trilogy, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah. My mom, I think, if I remember correctly, my mom went and saw the movie. Which one? It would be the third one, I guess, when she was pregnant with me.
Jedi? No.
When did Jedi come out? 81? 79. She was late 79.
That would have been
The second one.
That would have been Empire.
Empire, yeah. So my mom went and saw Empire while she was pregnant with me.
Okay.
So I started my love of Star Wars in the womb.
That works. That works. That's a good place to start it.
Yeah.
So we've been through the prequels, and then
Right.
most recently we've had 3 kind of controversial movies. Where do you fall on the newest trilogy? There are some
Bro,
haters and there are some lovers.
They're movies, man. Enjoy it. Stop hating things that don't even exist. They literally don't exist.
Right.
It's fake. It's a made up story. It's not real life. It's not like bending history. It's like messing with your weird fantasy. And like, I borrowed a bunch of the Star Wars novels, like the Thrawn novels and stuff from you guys.
Yep.
And so like I had some, what do you call that? Extended universe,
Yes, those are the legends.
the
now.
legends now, but
Yeah.
at the time it was called like the extended universe or something. And I had read a bunch of that stuff and I was into it, man. Like they had some really cool storylines and they're pulling elements of those things in. And then, but like, I just enjoy it. Star Wars is fun. It's really cool. It's space wizards with laser swords. Like what is not to, and really cool starfighter, like different things like that. And they don't get like super nerdy on everything. It's just really neat. And so even with the new ones, like I thought they did some cool stuff. And so one thing I'll say, everyone, even if you like the new trilogy or are willing to accept it, like, yeah, there's some really stupid things. I thought the cloning of Palpatine and all that was kind of dumb. But overall, like, it was still kind of fun to watch. And like, it was a cool throwback scene when, callbacks to all the, what do you call it? All the guys, all the voices coming over when she's like channeling the
Jedi,
Force,
yeah.
all the Jedi coming through. Like, that was rad. And, but in episode 8,
The Last Jedi.
in The Last Jedi, when she has no other recourse and she points the ship at Kylo Ren's like enormous stealth bomber looking thing, and she sends it into hyperspace and it just goes silent, and it just has that scene where it like freezes time and it just shows everything coming apart. I'm like, that was cinematically rad. I don't care about like the actual physics and reality of that and whatever. Like, it was cool looking. And it was just like, I went there to eat popcorn and see laser sword battles.
Amen.
And see
Yep.
people shot with blasters. So I'm here for it. I like it.
Excellent.
I'll take it. I can't wait for the new Ahsoka show to come out. That comes out in a week or two.
I'm looking forward to that one as well.
I don't know what you said, but Peanut Gallery, my children, zip it.
Zip it.
I love you.
Well, you get extra.
I'm getting spicy up here, all right?
Yeah,
so you
spicy.
Anyway.
You ready-
Okay,
you ready for
round
the
3.
third?
One now.
Round 3.
Okay, so
Fight!
the third one is called the Zesty Lemon Pepper,
Zesty lemon pepper.
and it is 15,000 Scoville units. So that,
15,000.
so that puts us in between Arbol or Serrano peppers.
Serranos.
Serrano.
Remember, this is Spanish talk. All right.
Spanish.
Serrano
Yeah, because
peppers.
those are about between 10
The
and
Krabby sauce.
30K.
This is the Krabby Shack.
The Krabby
She's
Shack.
hot, tantalizingly tart, not to be messed with. She has a unique, bold flavor that brings on the heat. Put her on poultry, seafood, or whatever your heart desires. Cole Fander Fifi loves this zesty hot sauce.
Great
on
shot of your
potato
armpit there.
chips. You guys liking that armpit shot?
Potato chips.
That's my chicken wing. All right.
Why potatoes though?
TikTok just got an armpit full. Okay. Or an eye full of armpit.
Alrighty, so 15,000 Scoville unit. Let's see what this is.
15,000.
I'll try it too.
Oh,
Definitely got some lemon in it. That's nice.
that is tasty. You know, coming back to
Try a bite?
coming back to the Force Awakens,
Oh,
and
no.
when Han and Chewie are talking with Rey and Finn on the Millennium Falcon, like, come on, who didn't just lose their minds in the theater
Right.
when they walk back on and he goes, Chewie, we're home, and it's like, oh yeah, like that was so good, and like I saw it like 3 times in the theater, and I cheered out loud every time. But
You stole my wing.
But then the other, this does have some heat though. But the other thing is like when he's talking about the Jedi and stuff, and Finn's kind of like, "What? Isn't that like all made up?" And he's like, "It's true, all of it." You know. And I'm like, and I used that as a sermon illustration.
Oh, yeah?
Like you've heard these things as if they're legends or whatever, but it's true, all of it. The gospel's true. Believe that. All right.
Oh, okay. So let's speak a little bit more about truth. The question I've got for you.
All right.
I pulled up this news article
Uh-oh.
that tells me that nearly 70% of U.S. adults believe in angels.
Okay.
Okay.
So did Jesus.
So
You're in
of
good
those
company.
who believe in angels, 84% claim to have a religious affiliation.
How many percent?
84%.
So there's 16% of people who believe in angels don't have a religion.
Well, so it gets weirder here. This one, also believing in angels, are 2% of atheists and 25% of agnostics. That one kind of threw me for a loop.
Where
If
my
you're an
atheists at?
atheist,
Where are my atheists at? How you believe in angels and you don't believe in God? Explain that. That literally, you're breaking your own rules. That's not how that works. That doesn't, no.
Now, the poll also said 60% of respondents believe in heaven, which
Okay.
is, and 56% believe in the devil, and 58% believe in hell. So more people,
Weird.
70% people believe in angels, but that's more than the people that believe in hell or the devil.
Well, if you believe in angels, technically you believe in the devil. And
Oh, snap.
he's a fallen angel. So
He's not an angel anymore.
he's a fallen angel.
fallen angel.
But in substance and existence, that's what he is. And so he's not like a competing God or anything. He's another created being who rebelled against God. And Satan and the other fallen angels are all just angels. So if you believe in angels, you believe in the devil. I think it's funny that the same people who will question Christianity and its morals based on, like, well, there's so much evil in the world, how could a good God, blah, 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 will believe in angels but not the devil. And it's like, how can you claim there's so much evil in the world if you won't acknowledge the presence of evil and rebellion against God? And the entire premise of Christianity makes a lot more sense than just like some stuff sucks for no reason. So anyway, that doesn't surprise me because people are crazy. And I mean, I remember talking with a guy who, when he first came to church, his first like story that he told me about was all about angel encounters, but he didn't believe in God yet. And then he came to faith in Christ, and I got to baptize him, and so that was really cool. But it was interesting talking to him because he had all this very like spiritualistic belief that wasn't Christian, and was kind of like not really into the whole concept of Jesus, which I don't get. Like, I want to believe in random, powerful, spiritual, higher power kind of beings, but I don't want the part where they're like actively involved and loving and have some sort of plan or intent. That doesn't make sense to
Or
me.
a greater
Anyway,
being that created them.
right? Yeah. So limited views on how much. That's like last random extra additional story on that. That's a good question. Somebody said, how come everybody talks about demons these days, but nobody ever talks about angels anymore? I don't know. Probably because it's easier to be like, that's evil and it's a demon and pass the buck than to be like, well, we don't really know what to do with angels. It gets weird.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and I think we're just naturally pessimistic anyway.
yeah.
So
But again, like people have really weird selective theology around this kind of stuff because like I was in Spain on a train, not in the rain.
in the rain?
And I was not in pain. But No, I was sitting next to this girl and we were talking about stuff, and I was pretty recently saved. I was very excited and fired up about it, and so I was just trying to figure out how to speak Spanish and talk about Jesus. And so I'm doing that, and we're talking about it, and she was like, I believe in God. I believe that God created everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get that. And she's like, but I don't believe like in the virgin birth. And I'm like, hold up. God was like, let there be stuff. Stuff existed from nowhere all of a sudden. But it was like, let there be a baby in that lady's belly without the whole like normal biological process. And you're like, nope, too far. Too big a miracle. Yeah. I don't buy it. That's funny. I am not Andy.
I don't know. A little rage moment there.
Oh, sorry. Andy was yelling in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said, why is Andy yelling? And I was like, I'm not Andy. I don't know. But on the TikTok chat here, Andy said, did God create aliens? If aliens exist, yes. Read the C.S. Lewis Space Trilogy.
Spoiler alert.
Was that one of your questions?
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Oh, okay, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Hold your horses. Gosh, calm down.
Okay.
There's 7 more wings to eat.
Yeah,
I gotta roll this up. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so number 4. You ready?
Number
This
4.
one's called Chico Ghost.
Anna should try.
Actually, is it Chico or Chicho?
This is Chile Lengua del Fuego.
Right there.
Del Fuego.
Chicho Ghost.
Chicho Ghost.
Yeah. So this one.
Chile Lengua de Fuego.
Okay, enough.
I think it should be Del Fuego.
This one is 36,000 Scoville units.
36,000.
It's in between Tabasco or cayenne pepper.
Between Tabasco and cayenne pepper. Okay, that's not
I've
that
done
bad
ca-
though.
yeah, I
Like,
mean, I've done cayenne.
I eat that stuff.
Right?
This has a lot more sauce on it. Why'd you go big on the heavy ones? Like, what is that? about?
That's my assistant.
Look at how
Gave
much
him
sauce
some
is on
extra
this.
sauces.
The other ones were like dry. The next Scambassador live stream event is going to have to be Andy and Matt having a yell off via text. All right. Oh man. The
like
initial,
that one.
the initial flavor is just pure delicious.
I think this is
Oh wow, that heat comes in quick.
this
though.
is the one that's got the chocolate in it.
Oh okay. Some
And I
cocoa.
can get a little bit of chocolate out of that.
Oh man.
Chocolate?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's got chocolate.
that got hot real fast, but it's very good. This is very tasty. This is a delicious wing sauce.
Yeah, you don't get to
I would
steal
eat a
this
whole
one.
batch of these.
Right? These are good.
Yeah. Oh, it's hot though.
No, it's not.
You me. Give it back.
Give it a second.
Yeah, I like
Anna
that.
says no, it's not, but she's lying because she's on camera. Don't trip if you go that way. Oh, you went the other way. I can't tell which way's which because our monitor is the wrong way.
She just can't taste it
All right.
anymore.
This is very good.
It's not that spicy though.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do this
Yeah.
before? This is tasty.
Yeah, this is
Anna's
nice.
standing there. That's Anna, by the way. There's Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, go sit down, babe. Alrighty. So, not only being a Star Wars fan, you also enjoy watching movies. You like superhero movies.
Love me some
So,
superhero.
I'm going to challenge you. I want you to tell me which is the best and worst Marvel movie and the best and worst DCEU movie.
MCU or just Marvel? Because there's
I
like
like
some really bad Spider-Man and
Yeah,
like,
no, let's stick with the movies.
stuff. Captain America.
Don't
from
even
the
go
80s.
the streaming stuff, just the movies.
Oh. Yeah, because I'd have to say I think Iron Fist is the worst thing that's happened to Marvel
Right.
in the MCU. Which is that, yeah, that is MCU. They made it canon when they brought Daredevil into Hawkeye. So the worst movie I think is, does it count? Yeah, The Incredible Hulk. That one's pretty bad.
Oh, the first one, the Eric Bana one?
The Eric Bana one is unwatchable. We tried. I tried to show the girls, and it is literally unwatchable.
Yeah, that one's rough.
Is red cheek pads? Or
I'd have to say
Worse than Thor to the Dark World?
Thor 2 is real bad too. Thor 2 is not good. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I enjoy watching Thor 2. The Edward Norton, like the one good thing about it though, I just love like it's got the one line. He's like, "Tienes más stretchy." because he's looking for stretchy pants,
Yeah.
and he asks if they have more stretchy, but he doesn't know how to stay stretchy, so it's just funny and stupid. But I still think that's just not a good movie. It had so much potential because Edward Norton's good, but I don't think he cared about being in a superhero movie for real. And anyway, so
Well, and my understanding is he wanted a lot more control in that.
yeah, maybe, but like, who's to say that would have made it any better? And then the best one, it depends. That one's so hard to answer because like some of it, like the added bonus of everything else makes it so good. So in a lot of ways, Iron Man is the best one because it kicks it off in such a great way, and that movie holds up so well.
It does.
I mean, Tony Stark is such a dirtbag in it, and in the second Iron Man, but that's the character. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not like they were doing that and thinking it was good or to be elevated. It's just like, wow, he would get canceled immediately. And so, like, the original Iron Man gets so much cred, but then, like, all the way at the other end, Endgame is so freaking good.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And so it just, man, because I mean, like, on your left, Cap, like, oh, who didn't cry?
Right?
Come
Oh,
on,
gosh,
that was
yeah.
so good. But like, that only makes sense. That only makes sense if you've seen all of them. If you don't watch all the others, that has such a limited payoff, especially if you didn't watch Infinity War. And so, but on the other hand, like, I really enjoyed the new Spider-Mans too. I've really enjoyed those. Even the one with Mysterio, that one wasn't as good. But the first and the last one I thought were great. And then there's also the Spider-Verse ones. Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse are both good.
I haven't
and,
seen
and those
Across yet.
qualify as MCU.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I love me some Marvel. I think a lot of them are good. I could probably put together like a top 10, but I don't know that I can really pick one.
Fair enough.
For watchability, I think Iron Man or maybe Guardians 1. Those are two that are like just the easiest to just throw on and watch and just purely enjoy.
Yeah.
I love Iron Man, the original Iron Man, just where he's sitting in the beginning in the Hummer with the guys, and he's like, is it cool if we take a photo with you? And he's like, it is cool. Like, you would be cool if you did that. And then he's like, all right, and he goes like that, and he's like, no gang signs. He's like, oh. And he's like, no, go ahead, flash it. And he's like, all right.
Didn't he say something like, I don't want to
throw it
see
up.
this on your MySpace or something?
Yeah, I don't want to see this on
It
your
kind of
MySpace.
dated it, but
Yeah, it's hilarious. No, but that's what makes it so, it's still that good, and it's from 2008, so.
nice. So, okay, now DC
All right.
movies. Not
Oh,
as many to
DC.
pick from.
DC. the-
Probably easier to pick a worst.
How about the newest Guardians movie?
That was also a movie. It was good. Yeah.
It was sad.
We've moved on.
It was sad. We've moved on, Peanut Gallery. Okay. So the DC, it'd have to be one of the Christopher Nolan Batmans for best.
Okay. I thought you were going to say worse and we were going to fight.
Oh, but that's not the DCEU. Well, now it is because
Yeah.
the Flashpoint movie came out, or the new Flash movie is Flashpoint, sorta.
Yep.
And that was pretty good. I think the worst one, maybe the George Clooney Batman. Arnold
Okay.
Schwarzenegger,
Uh-huh,
isn't that
no.
that one? Isn't it? And the one
That's Batman
Val
and
Kilmer.
Robin.
Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
yeah. So take two of these and call me in the morning. And I just so many cheesy,
Everybody
cheesy
chill.
lines. Yeah, everybody chill. And like, holy rusted metal, Batman. What? This metal, it's rusted and it's got holes in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop it. I
and
was
that
waiting
was-
for them to use the shark repellent. I was
And-
waiting for the bat shark
And that was the
repellent.
movie that gave us bat nipples. So-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and bat nipples and bat cod pieces and everything. It was so bad, so bad. Just like campy, like way beyond. The first two, Tim Burton ones with Michael Keaton were campy in all the good ways.
Yes.
Then they just went like off the rails, and it was so dumb and wasted so much good talent on such bad characters, like the way they were written.
Yes.
Because you had Tommy Lee Jones, you had Jim Carrey, you had Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, could have been Bane. That would have been great. Keep him from talking and just let him break stuff, you know? So, anyway. I will get there. There will be crying. I'm only at 4 and I'm still sniffling. Okay. All right, anyway. So, that, I'd say that would be my thing. Aquaman that was okay. It's fun to watch. That's a fun one. It's a popcorn one. But, like, Batman and Robin is actually hard to watch. Like, it's one of those, like, I want to leave because it's embarrassing. It's so
Yeah.
cringy. I want to leave the room.
Yeah, we showed Bobby, my son, the first three. So the two Tim Burtons and the one with Val Kilmer and Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
because it was Jim Carrey, and
Right.
he was awesome in that role.
Yeah.
But we didn't show him Batman and Robin.
No.
'cause
I liked
it's-
the
it's
Joker
rough.
in the new, or the Riddler in the new The Batman. I enjoyed that one. It was
I haven't seen that one.
dark.
Is it dark?
It's dark, but it was good.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we're on to number 4. Is that what you're showing them?
Los Calientes Rojo.
Los Calientes Rojo is 49,000
Ooh,
Scoville
that
units.
jumped up a bit.
It's similar to an aji pepper or ahi, AJI. You
Okay,
think?
I don't know
Ahi?
which one that is. I mean, it could be
I've never heard of
ahi,
that one either.
or aji. I don't know. It depends on where it's from.
So 49,000. We're just under 50K
Ooh,
for this
that
guy.
smells hot.
Yeah, this one's
Wow, that
Interesting.
smells really, really, really hot. Okay,
okay. I'm going for it.
all right.
No, Anna, you're not trying this one.
Woo!
So I'm not getting anything at the beginning.
Oh,
It's a slow burn.
I got it, but not a lot. I got like a little, bop, and that was it. Like a
Oh,
little
there
bite.
it is.
Give me some more of that sauce. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's a slow burn. You're not going to like that one, Chica.
I might.
Your funeral, Seymour.
Just remember, if you're gonna spew into this. Right. Name that reference.
Can you tell him he doesn't name it or somebody on there?
Them.
That
I know you knew it.
I know. I grew up in that realm. What do you think, Chica?
reference the
It's just spicy. It doesn't have any flavor.
Well, I ate most of the sauce, so okay, get back.
Oh man, that was tasty.
When
All
does
right.
the movie come
I was afraid I wasn't gonna actually get to eat.
Is this my dinner?
This is my lunch. All
Okay.
right, I'm going back to this one to get some more meat off there.
So next question.
Okay.
My mother sent me a news article, and the headline reads, "New AI app lets users text with Jesus."
Oh yeah.
So
The new, it's like Jesus GPT or something like
It's something like that. So
Chat God. I don't know.
Stéphane Peter, it's a French dude, 46-year-old developer, developed text from Jesus, and using a similar app to ChatGPT. It's an AI,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be able to actually converse with you as Jesus or another Bible character. It says-
Blasphemy.
So that's interesting you say that because
False
it
prophecy.
says some call it blasphemy.
Yeah. No, it is. You're claiming to speak for God.
Instead
It's
of
not
getting
okay.
a daily Bible verse, now you get a chance through this app to chat with Jesus or anybody else in the Bible. Asked how he defined a good Christian, the app's Jesus bot, warning, Jesus bot,
Yeah.
replied that such a person will quote, profess faith in me, speaking as the Jesus bot, but will also follow my teachings and embody them in your life. And he quotes the passage in the Gospel of Matthew in which Jesus teaches about the greatest commandments are love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself.
Okay.
The developer, Monsieur Peter, acknowledges that the text with Jesus characters tend to avoid taking offensive stances, instead taking an inclusive and tolerant line. On same-sex marriage, the app says it is up to the individual to seek guidance from their own faith tradition and personal convictions, and encourages users
Said Jesus never.
to prioritize love and respect for all, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity, signing the text with a rainbow and a heart emoji. Tell me, Pastor Brian,
Wait, did it say love and respect for all people of every gender identity and all that?
you should that users should prioritize love and respect for all people, regardless
Yeah.
of their sexual orientation and gender identity.
I think,
And I think that's accurate. That's okay.
yeah, I
But
think Jesus would agree with that. Anyway, continue.
tell me, Pastor Brian, how is this app the best thing to ever happen to humanity?
It's real bad. Look, let's be honest. There's too few of us getting on TikTok and trying to promote decent theology, and there's even less, it seems like. Well, no, there's some huge YouTube accounts. And so, but like, there's so much crazy nonsense out there, and so much insanity, and this is just going to add to it. Ultimately, they're all just language learning apps. They're going to be continuing to learn from what people say, how people respond, and whether or not they affirm those answers. So the bot is guaranteed to end up with bad theology. And even so, who programmed it? It's not God programming it. It's being programmed from somebody's flawed human version of theology. And we're all trying to achieve better theology and play off each other and all of that. So
The article
It
did
falls
say
short.
that the developer did not consult with any theologians or anything like that.
right, which is a great way to write a "This is Jesus" bot. That seems super legit.
And if you pay extra for $3 a month subscription, you can have text conversations with the Virgin Mary and folks like that. And there is you also can text with Satan, which again sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like who was it? System of a Down. Their guitarist said, "I'd like to thank God, Jesus, and Satan, and all this," and
Wait, Satan?
in the liner notes, and it's like, yeah, none of this means anything to you. Like whatever, it's bad theology. Don't go looking for something like that. Not to mention, you were not meant to be consuming theology or processing it or exploring it in a vacuum. You're meant to be doing it in community with others. So find a good Bible-believing church, not one of these progressive churches that tells you the Bible isn't legit and don't trust these parts and let's throw out all this stuff and let's rewrite it at whatever whim we come out with. Find a good Bible-believing church that follows Scripture, that teaches Scripture as a holistic theological construct or foundation, and places faith in Christ and in Christ alone, and work out your theology in the community.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, grace and love to all the people who, we also shouldn't be using the Bible as a way to exclude people from the opportunity to have community. But just like any positive or good or godly family, you're going to have different ways and times and situations and behaviors that become unacceptable, both in the I can't, as somebody who loves you, continue to watch you do this and say nothing, and you can't continue to be toxic like this or to come against or twist things to your own desires at the expense of everybody else's well-being and safety and goodness. And so just like a family with a drug addict or something else, there's a lot of things that do go out of bounds. So love and respect do not equate to acceptance and affirmation.
Right. Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right, so
hungry.
wing number 6,
This
Mako
is 6.
Snake. So that's
Mako
this guy
snake.
here, the spicy shark.
The spicy shark.
It's
He's
called
a
Mako
spicy
Snake,
shark with a rattlesnake around it. It's a Mako and rattlesnake.
as one does.
Yeah. Eat the heat.
And this one is 71,000 Scoville units. So we're looking at a Thai pepper here,
Okay, wow.
which I've never had a Thai pepper.
Ooh, the peppers they put in Thai food are no joke. And I had some, it's funny, because over here, they know, like Americans, because they know white people can't handle the spice.
Right.
In Africa, I went to a Thai restaurant and had cashew chicken, and it was like, make you leave the room hot. It was like almost unbearable.
Nice.
It was insane. Except for Grady Barber, if you're watching this, that dude took it like a champ. Or no, Grady cried. Never mind. I'm sorry. Demetrius took it like a champ. Demetrius ate his and then like half of mine and half of Grady's, and Grady and I both tapped out. It was too freaking hot. Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
It smells sweet.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's delicious. These are good.
Whoa. Oh, hello. There it is.
These are really good.
No, Anna.
And really hot.
Yeah, right? That one comes in late.
More.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, more. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Question.
walk away, Chica.
What's the
Question.
next one?
For me, or you want me to ask you?
Can you read your,
I can. So,
can you still think?
oh my,
Do you still speak English or was it too hot?
I speak English. Oh, wow. That one kicks you right in the teeth.
Oh,
Your face turns red. It's turning red.
My face was red before, unfortunately. So in a past life, you were a skateboarder. In fact, actually, do you still skateboard?
I mean, no, sorta, kind of. I've been waiting for my dog to stop being such an idiot because we have a puppy and she's strong enough to pull me on my skateboard, but
Oh, yeah.
she's too dumb not to like get going and turn around and run into me. And so like I'm waiting for her to get to that point where we can like run. Because if I start running with her, she'll turn and jump at the leash in my hand
Oh.
because she
So
wants to play. So
skateboarder, snowboarder, you
Yeah.
still snowboard.
still snowboard, did a lot of that, had one of the best seasons of my life this year.
Yeah, we had really
gosh,
good
this
snow
is
here.
hot.
That was awesome. So,
Where's Matt? Matt, can you see this? I'm crying. Like I am actually crying. That is.
yeah, this one hurts.
Oh man, I'm gonna ditch my glasses. I can't see anyway.
So, what was the dumbest thing you've ever done on a snowboard?
Getting into
The dumbest thing I've ever done on a snowboard? Or the worst, well, the dumbest thing. There were probably a couple of questionable choices in the backcountry this year.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, there was one day I went out and I didn't have beacons or anything, so I was staying like where I felt like it was reasonably safe and everything, but I got a little out of sorts while I was going, and I was with somebody else, but he'd never been there. I was with my brother, and I say that was probably like not super brilliant for us to go out by ourselves with nobody else with us.
Sorry, Pastor Mandy.
Oh my gosh,
your eyes are red, Dad.
I know, I'm crying.
Yeah, this one is bad.
Your mouth is on fire.
Oh man.
En fuego. You okay?
Oh,
So
More.
yeah, Mako Snake. That one
Mako
at
Snake?
71,000. That was a big.
what's the top one? Is like 600.
Well, the top one is they don't give a listing. It's TBA
To be determined.
announced, I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
It's
I almost
TBA.
wiped my eye with. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stick
here,
over
clean. These are clean.
Ah, I'm just drooling.
Do you guys want gloves now?
Yeah, do you need gloves or anything?
No, I'm keeping my right hand clean. It's so good, but it burns so bad.
No, we're okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Especially zoomed in on your face.
Man,
Well, yeah, that shot will definitely see the tears. No, yeah, don't wipe your eyes with that. That would be bad.
okay. All right.
Now, are you ready to move on to the next
Yeah, I
one?
am. Yeah,
next
this
one-
is fun.
So the next one, number 7, is the Jalapeno Chico.
Is that this guy?
Yep. Jalapeno Chico. This is 103,000 Scoville units.
The jalapeno boy. Adobo loco.
I breathed in wrong and kind of pepper sprayed myself.
It's gonna go all up in yo. No.
It's a
Hint of
jalapeno
lime and
business.
smoked jalapeno garlic hot sauce.
I don't know if we'll actually be able to taste that because of the burning.
Oh, is it like a bad thing to take a shot of milkshake just to like cleanse my palate?
No, I think you can. I think that's fine. I don't think you're wussing out.
All right. I just want to be able to taste the next one, but like all I have is
I'm gonna get
fire
some
right
water.
now.
Milkshake.
Ah,
I don't need the milkshake yet. I just want to clean the palate.
I don't need it. No, I don't need it. I just wanted to be able to have something. I have sparkling water. That probably makes it worse.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would taste good.
I got lemon LaCroix. This is sparkling water that once heard tell of lemons. No, that was perfect. Actually, that was good.
Just clean things out a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is rated, like I said, 103,000 Scoville units. Scotch bonnet or a habanero.
Wow. Habanero. It's not an enye. I found
Oh,
out.
it isn't?
Yeah, I said
I thought it was.
habanero for years, but I was told it's habanero.
Habanero. Okay.
Yeah, there's no enye on it.
How'd you say it?
I said
Habanero.
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 Like a.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Would you say 70, 90,000?
103,000.
103,000.
So we jumped from 71, where we were at, to 103.
103. 103? Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna cry first?
I can get the lime.
103
The lime is there.
And garlic. Oh, it's tasty.
Yeah, that was not bad. No.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Wow.
A little hairball.
Wow. No. Garlic death ball of meat and
Garlic
fire.
death ball.
It's doing a somersault in your mouth. It's going on a
No, it's not. It's having like a firefight in my mouth. Oh my gosh.
Your lips are pretty.
No, so this one hasn't hit me yet.
I know. My lips are red. I can see them on the screen back there. Look at that.
Now, some people that do the hot wings thing will use like Carmex on their lips to try to prevent exactly.
I sold a car at CarMax. They paid me like $400.
So you got taken at Carmex.
Well, it was better than having to pay the car crusher to destroy it.
Fair enough. Okay, so we spoke a little bit earlier about AI and how it's a great thing and no blasphemy there, no issues. And then
That's not what we said.
you spoiled it on me earlier because I wanted to bring up, Pastor, where do you fall on aliens? Oh, snap.
Andy asked about this.
Yeah,
Aliens, if they exist, God created them.
sure. I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. If aliens show up, there's some way that they fall into a theological concept, and we'll have to explore that as it comes. Again, C.S. Lewis's Space Trilogy is a great way to just look at a potential exploration of what it might look like to establish angelic and heavenly forces and beings in the real world, and what other planets that could be inhabited. In those books, they take place on Venus and Mars. And it's two different looks at what an unfallen world could look like.
Oh,
And
interesting.
it's really interesting.
Nice.
And I'm just like, I apologize to the TikTok people because like snot is just coming out of my nose now.
You can have more paper towels. We've got
The
more.
fire faucet is on my face. It's just like, oh. I like it. I didn't even hate that flavor. That was good.
No,
It
it was a
just-
good flavor, but yeah, it hits hard.
Oh man, that's like
Trash.
accidentally picking a
Clean.
fight with Mike Tyson.
No,
Like, oh my
you're
gosh,
gonna-
I got hit hard. That was not okay.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna lose that one.
Places that all get hired.
What? What are you talking about? I'm able to think alive.
Okay then.
Guitar.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
So
No.
this one is called the bomb. Excuse me, Da Bomb Evolution.
Da Bomb.
And everything that I understand from this one is it
It's like Disney movie cool.
is absolutely horrible.
Everybody says it tastes bad.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good and it's very strong. This one is 135,000 Scoville units. So
that's nice.
comparable to a Fatali. Fatali
Finish
pepper.
him.
Right? It
Fatality.
sounds like a fatal pepper.
Yeah,
Why would
fatal
you eat this? So this is the bomb, and this one, yeah, this one's gonna be rough.
Okay,
You ready?
I am ready. I am ready. I'm not ready. All right.
I do not run fast. But this
I am
am
not
not
fast. No. Okay. There's a whole lot of. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could do this to myself. Let's do it.
you have
You might regret this tonight.
There's so much sauce on this side of it, and it's just sitting on my lips, and I regret everything. Anna. What?
No poisoning the pastor.
It's okay.
Just wait for the last
It's okay. I'm not leading worship.
It
I'm
does-
just preaching.
Oh,
It's not.
I was gonna say
tasty.
the flavor's not that bad, and then the flavor got me. No, it's not a good flavor.
You know, when I did a hot wing challenge with an intern I had, Cody Riggins.
Oh, didn't he end up
Cody, if you're watching this, much love, homie.
I go
That one doesn't taste good.
You need
And the Carolina Reaper we ate was so bad it tasted like this. It tasted like it had gone off or something. So I guess that's just how the really hot, holy volcanic eruption, Batman.
Yeah, that one. That one will live with you.
Ew, the flavor
free.
sucks though.
You guys want gloves?
No, we're I have regrets.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yes.
I don't want it.
So, Pastor Brian, as a person who's been on
Don't swallow the spit.
multiple mission trips, you okay? I'm here with you. If you got a vom into this.
I'm going.
Uh,
I'm going away. I'm going away.
It's, you're frightening the children, Pastor.
hurry.
Ask the question. So, as someone who's been on a bunch of mission trips, where was the most difficult place for you to go to on a mission trip?
Difficult in what way?
I don't know. What was the hardest, either to get there or to get people to mission or to evangelize to? You know, what do you think would make it the hardest? Or it could have been the trip that you went and it was just the most problematic.
I came back from Ghana with roadside vendors.
Well, that sounds just like good advice in general.
Yeah.
He didn't take
Yeah. So that was it.